Hi Scorpio, here is your reading for the month of September 2017. Just a quick apology for not completing the readings for this month of August, but unfortunately a couple of weeks ago I did receive some heartbreaking news, and it left me obviously really emotionally upset, that to the point where I wasn't able to do any readings. I did honour my personal readings, as I wouldn't let people down that had booked, but I wasn't able and I wasn't in the right frame of mind to be able to do the rest of August readings. And because we are already halfway through the month, I decided just to skip August now and go straight into the month of September, sorry. Now, the card you've got at the bottom of the deck is Major Arcana, the Empress. And the Empress is a very creative energy. It can talk about pregnancy. Maybe some of you will find out in September that you are pregnant. And if you're a man, maybe some of you are going to find out that you're going to be a father. It can as well talk about, if you've already got children, how there may be a need to connect with them more in the month of September. You may need to support them more in this month of September. But also the Empress is a card about creativity. Maybe in terms of your work and your career, there is going to be a more creative phase in this month. And also it can talk that if there has been any financial issues, that maybe in this month of September, that the financial situation may very well improve. Also, the Empress is a card, and she's somebody that's very connected to nature. And it may be in that month of September that you feel this need to go out and connect more with nature. You know, maybe walks, or maybe a vacation where you're out in the open. Something like that. But the central issue is the Ten of Swords, which is a difficult energy, because it's feeling like somebody's let you down. It's that feeling of somebody's like stabbed you in the back, which can cause intense psychological pain. The 10 is a completion. So this cycle is almost at the end, but there is no aces in this reading. So this cycle may not yet, and this feeling and this energy may not yet be completely over in the month of September. It may be that somebody else is feeling this pain, because the cards can always go vice versa. In the recent past, we've got the Five of Swords. And the fives are always difficult energies. They talk about conflict and arguments. The thing with the Five of Swords, it's about arguments, it's about verbal confrontation, but words being said that ultimately can bring pain and hurt to somebody else. And maybe that's why we've got this Ten of Swords energy here. Maybe there has been some verbal confrontation between you and somebody else in the recent past. The thing is, once the words are said, it's very hard to take the words back. But it may be that you have said some things in an argument to somebody else, or they have to you. The thing with the Five of Swords is, whomever has had this argument, they may very well have won the argument. You know, it's that kind of, almost gloating, as though, look, you know, I got my point across, I won this argument. But the problem is, you can win the argument, but at the cost of either hurting somebody else or at worst losing them. But this may have been done to you, okay? Now, the present moment for September is the Knight of Cups. We've got your energy here being a water sign, okay? Yes, it could be talking about another water sign, another Scorpio, or a Cancer or a Pisces. But I think really this Knight of Cups in this reverse position is talking more about your own energy. And it can talk about how maybe you are feeling overly emotional in the month of September. It can speak about being moody, maybe being jealous, jumping to conclusions. It can as well speak about how that something that may have seemed very appealing, that may not end up being the case in September. Something that you thought maybe was going to bring you some emotional fulfillment, that was going to bring some love into your life, you may actually start to see in the month of September that it's not quite working out the way you thought it was going to work out. But as I said, it may also be talking about how maybe you are feeling very moody, very jealous. Maybe you are being quite sarcastic, quite cutting with your words towards another individual. Now, in the advice position, we do have the Six of Pentacles. And when this card is reversed, it can talk about there being an imbalance. Either an imbalance in regards to the financial aspects within a relationship, or even emotionally. Something being out of balance here, where one person is giving more than what they're getting back. It may also be about a codependent type relationship here, where somebody may be very reliant on the other person, either emotionally or possibly financially. But there is this imbalance here, that either you are giving too much and the other person is taking, or it's vice versa. Now, another difficult energy here is the Seven of Swords. And this is in your environment. And yes, the Seven of Swords can talk about betrayal, deception. It's a very sneaky energy where somebody has done something and they think they've managed to get away with it, but it comes to light and they end up getting found out. It can be as well about somebody even wanting to sneak away. That kind of feeling where somebody almost packs their bags late at night and disappears without telling anybody. Rather than dealing with the situation, rather than communicating, they decide just to pack their stuff and go. But if that's not the case, then it's about somebody being sneaky, somebody doing something in secret, and the person thinking that they've managed to get away with it, but they get caught. It may be linked with finances. That maybe somebody is doing something sneakily behind your back in regards to your finances. In terms of what you're thinking and feeling, we do have the Nine of Cups. This is an energy of wish fulfillment. It's an energy of feeling emotional contentment and happiness. Feeling satisfied in all areas of your life. But it can also be an energy of daydreaming. Daydreaming about having this emotional contentment and happiness, but not doing anything, not taking any action in order to achieve this. It's what you're desiring maybe, but you're not doing anything in order to bring this into your life. Now, the outcome for for September is the Four of Cups in reverse. There can be an element here of emotional detachment. And we can see with this Knight of Cups also that as well can be talking about emotional detachment. A need to examine your heart and mind. Somebody feeling as though they are tired of the same old struggles. Somebody also that may be reluctant to open up their heart. Now, what's brought about this Four of Cups energy as well? We do have the Seven of Wands. And alongside that, we've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Wands is about challenges, but it's about standing your own ground and maintaining that higher ground and battling through these challenges. It may be for some of you, sorry, I just needed to let my dog out. It may be for some of you that there is some challenges, or have been some challenges, with this Queen of Pentacles, which can be an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. You're standing your own ground with that Seven of Wands, and you're being determined here to not back down, to not give in. If that Queen of Pentacles is not talking about another person, then it could be talking about your own energy, which can talk about how you're not feeling grounded. You're not feeling secure. Maybe not feeling grounded and secure in regards to your financial aspects, or not feeling grounded and secure within a relationship. You're desiring emotional contentment and happiness, but there's been some issues here. Verbal confrontation with that Five of Swords. You may be being moody, jealous, or maybe being slightly emotionally detached from somebody else in your life, because you may feel that there is this imbalance here within this relationship. You may even feel as though they're doing something sneaky behind your back. And I think in September, you're trying to really examine your head and your heart. And you're trying to stand your own ground here, and you have been trying to stand your own ground. You've been facing up to the challenges here and being prepared to, as I said, to stand your own ground and not back down. And it's either in connection with a possible earth sign, or it is you feeling challenged in some way in regards to your financial security or your security within your home environment. I think in this month of September, Scorpio, you've got to really work out what it is that you do actually want. And it may be a choice between listening to your head and your heart, or listening to your head or your heart. But I feel a decision has got to be made here. It may even be you that's wanting to sneak away because of these challenges that are going on. But like I said, to me, September is going to be a month that there may be challenges, and there may be challenges within this month of August. And you're standing your own ground, and you're not backing down here. But it is going to result in the need for you to examine your head and your heart, and for you to make a decision about which one you're going to listen to. Okay, that does bring this reading to an end. I will be back with your love reading and ex-partner readings. Thank you so much for viewing this video and for liking, sharing and subscribing. Thank you and take care. Bye.